Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Keeper here. Today we're going to be talking about our 2023 reads, and I have to say I'm very proud of myself. I've read over 50 books this year, which is such a major thing for me, and I love the diversity that came along with the reading. I tried out new genres. I've learned to enjoy different version of the romance genre also, and I was introduced to many new authors. Some I didn't like, some I really enjoy and will be my go-to for 2024. But for this video we're going to be talking about the books that I didn't like for 2023. The list is not very long, and let's get into it. So the first one on the list is Queenie. I thought this book was made for me, or I was the projected target audience, because I'm Jamaican all, but unfortunately it was not me. I did not like Queenie. I finished reading the book and understand what was going on in there and everything, but it was not my cup of tea. I look into myself like, I really thought that Queenie was going to go a different direction, but unfortunately it's not so. I thought it was going to go, the guy tell her that she's going on a break, and she decided that okay, she's going to boss up and be so bossed up that this guy is looking very much, why was I settling for this person kind of situation. I thought we're going to get office romance, like somebody's going to woo her and tell her if I was your man, some Joe moment. Instead we're getting, every time we thought this book could have gone better, it got worse. And I not worse, the situation just kept on going down. I understand that there's somebody out there that believes that their counterpart, their partners, is their best thing that ever happened to them, but unfortunately I didn't like that story and how it was told. As I said, it was not me. I was not the targeted audience for this book. But let's move on to our other book, which is Blood Debt. This was my first New Orleans book. I was super psyched to actually get into it, but unfortunately, I don't know, some things just didn't make sense to me, and Blood Debt could have the potential to be so much more. And everybody understand the storyline. Yes, the grandmother died, and you're going to seek what was the problem as to why this happened and uncover the story. The storyline is very much clear. The magical system is very much clear, because you know a certain set of people use the magic, a certain set of people don't, and some people just don't have magic. And then the description of the place, the world building was okay. The characters, no, they were a different set of kettle of fish, and I just felt that there was too many POVs. And when not that I had a problem with too many POVs, I mean that when you finish reading the end of the book, I just felt like some POVs weren't necessary, and two, some POVs didn't close out when the book ended, while the main character's POV ended and closed out properly in my head. I just felt like the other ones just didn't make any sense, so that went on the list for Blood Debt. I just hated most of the characters, especially the sister. I'm just like, okay, not for me. Then the other book that is on the list is Team Player. I just don't know. I guess it's the miscommunication, or the whole, I just did not get into it. I love Sunny Disposition, I liked it, but Team Player was like, it rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, like, even when the guy was saying that he had intentions to go there, or only reasoning for this was, oh, he wanted a relationship with her. The only reason for this was that he was trying to make her lose, and it was a bunch of stuff that I just didn't like about the book. So Team Player went on one of the books that I did not like for 2023. The other book is Wolf. I guess the story had potential to be better, and at that present time I was not into stalking. I mean, like, I was like, okay, you're stalking this girl and everything. I think if it was a longer book, because it was a novella, I think if it was a longer book, I would have enjoyed it. Some part of it just needed to flesh out a little bit more. But otherwise, that's the only reason why it's on the list, because it had potential to be a better book. What a Match by Mimi Grace. I loved the storyline, but I did not like how it was written. I think it was written in third person or some. It just didn't. It took a while for me to get into it, knowing that I'm coming from first person POVs and dual first person POVs, and just get into it. I think that other than that, the book was amazing. The smut was on point. The storyline was very clear. And that was the only reason why this book was on it. But What a Match by Mimi Grace was actually a good story. The storyline made sense and everything. But as for me, the writing style wasn't for me. That's the only reason why it's on this list. And the only series that made it on this list was Shatter Me. I just felt like this could have wrapped up in like 4 or 3 books. And a whole entire page of I'm Not Mad was not necessary. I get what the author was trying to do, creating the emphasis of what the journal entries were like but it was not for me. The series was okay, but I was expecting so much more from it, especially like how it's a YA, and it could have just ended with 3 books, if so much. That's my thought. But anyways, that's the end of my list for the books that I didn't like this year. And I hope next year I have a much shorter list. I do not regularly just dislike books. I continue to read them and find the best part about them. But these ones are the ones that just didn't make the cut of me finding something that could have been put aside to say this book could have been an okay book. But as I said, it was not for me because I'm not a targeted audience or whatnot. But as I said, some of these books could have been better for me. But I know within the grasp, a lot of people love the other books, the books that I talked about. So until next time, like, subscribe, share, and drop your recommendation or tell me the books that you did not like for 2023. Okay, bye.